estate video from yourhousekeys.com, and that's keys with a Z. I'm Walter Kogiachik with WK Estates with...
I'm Jay Galen with JG Homes. And what are we talking about today, Walter?
Earnest Money Deposit.
EMD. Earnest Money Deposit is when you put a down payment toward a house, and it's called a good faith deposit. That's another name for it. And typically it's between 2 to 3% of the purchase price.
Right.
What we like to do is keep that within the $10,000 limit, and there are reasons for it. If something were to happen down the road and you got into a legal situation, it would keep you in small claims court. Obviously, if you're buying a multi-million-dollar home and you're putting somewhere between 2 to 3%, it's going to be a different scenario.
Huge difference, yes. And Earnest Money Deposit actually shows the seller that you're really motivated and that you're really interested in making the purchase.
It says that you're willing to put skin in the game, so to speak. So it is a very motivational thing for the seller to see that they want this home. Look at how much they're willing to put down. Of course, there are risks involved, or so people think that there are risks involved, right? So the seller is thinking, well, if the deal goes awry somehow throughout this process, I get to keep that money, right? Yeah, they say that a lot. They almost say it every time, right? And the buyer is always saying, well, I don't want to give them 2 to 3%. Suppose something goes wrong, I'm going to lose my money.
Yeah.
Okay, that really never happens. It is so rare for that to ever happen. Let me tell you why. Okay?
Because you're actually not giving the seller the money. You're actually putting it in escrow.
Right. Escrow is a neutral entity. It sits in the middle, and the monies go into escrow. Nothing goes to the seller until the deal is actually, well, until we close escrow. That's when the monies actually get transferred. So you go through the whole process of doing your due diligence, your inspections, all those things before you ever get to that point. Now, a buyer typically, per the contract, has 17 days to do their inspections. Correct. They also have 21 days to get their loan.
Right.
So within that period, a buyer, if something is not quite right, and this happened just the other day where we did a home inspection and the buyer said, oh, there's so much wrong with this house, I want out of the deal, and they got their money back.
Right. And we'll have another video explaining exactly how escrow works.
Right.
Just so if you don't understand how escrow, don't worry, just keep looking at our channel and you'll see something coming up.
Now, granted, the seller would have liked to have said, well, they don't want to buy my house, even though there's stuff wrong with it, I want to keep the money. Yeah. That doesn't happen. Right. So I have yet to really see this happen. Since I've been in this industry, I'm sure it does. There are risks involved, obviously, but you're a real estate professional, a consultant like us. We want to make sure that you're protected throughout the whole process. We don't want anything to happen to that good faith deposit, but we do want to show the seller that you are really interested in buying this home.
And you have 3 days to submit the earnest money deposit.
Right. Once a contract is accepted and you open up escrow, you have 3 days to get those monies in. In the old days, we used to have a check, and we would photograph the check or photocopy the check and show the seller, look, we have a check in hand.
The good old days.
The good old days. That was like 2-3 years ago.
Yes.
Okay. But now it's done electronically. So, with 2-3 days, the money is electronically wired to escrow, right, which is a neutral entity. Right, and the money sits there securely until the transaction is consummated or close of escrow and you've actually purchased the home. So that's what an earnest money deposit is.
And if you have any other questions, you can submit them through our channel, and we will answer anything you have to ask.
All right, we're going to put up a phone number and our web address, and thank you for watching. More videos to come.